Should I wait? Should I? Okay, great. Hi, everyone. I'm Sara. I did just get back from New York like a few hours ago. I've been studying musical theater and doing musicals, so triple threat, singing, dancing, and acting since I was about 10 years old. I got into it when I was Annie in Annie. That was how I got started, and then I just took off from there. So I went to musical theater school, and I've been wanting to be in New York for a long time. My dream is to be on Broadway, so I finally decided recently, just in the past couple months, to give it a go. So I'm in New York right now, and I'm applying for things, I'm auditioning, and just taking my time. I'm also a singer-songwriter, so I write my own music, and yeah, so I'm kind of a jack of all trades. It was really interesting to hear all your feedback, and definitely Moulin Rouge is, you know, for people that don't really like musicals, it's hard to like. It has that definitely in there. But definitely when you're dealing with theater, when you're dealing with musicals, you really have to let your mind kind of go to a different place, because though it is real, you get to explore a whole other spot. So you really have to use your imagination, because in real life people don't just start singing and dancing on the tables. So definitely you have to open your mind to that. But if you can explore a truly beautiful place. So Moulin Rouge is a very interesting movie musical, because it is not actually a musical. So you can't actually see it on stage. It doesn't exist. People have talked about it, and I definitely hope that people do it one day, but it's not like Rent or Phantom of the Opera or Hairspray or Chicago. There's all these musicals that have been made into movies, but this was, when it was written into a movie, it was written in its entirety, because you hear songs that you recognize, like Roxanne by the Police and other songs like that, Beatles songs. So they really do take from a wide variety, and they kind of make their own style out of it. So that's really cool, very fascinating about that. And the thing I like about Moulin Rouge is that the story has been done before. It totally has, you know, a guy falls in love with a girl, and they die, and it's very heartbreaking and all that. But the thing about this story is that although it hurts me that she passes at the end, I think that that's what makes it real. They do tie that back in, that if they were to just love and that's it, and they all live happy ever after, we know that that's not usually the case. So I do like in Moulin Rouge how they do bring it back down to reality, even though you want them to live happy ever after. But I appreciate that. And Hugh McGregor and Nicole Kidman do a great job, and they did this together in 2001, and they did another movie together with the same director, Australia, later on, I think 2008 or, yeah. So I like seeing them together, and they have good chemistry. But you definitely have to open your mind to that fairy tale land, that fantasy land. And if you believe in love and beauty, and you really dive yourself into Hugh McGregor's character, because he is like a true artist. He is a writer, and he's a dreamer, and he just wants to believe in love. So even though he gets his heart broken, he gets to hang on to that story. Yeah. Any questions?
That was it?
Yeah, I think so.
So